Checking, how are we? 1, 2, 3. Hey, all right, it's coming through. Hi, everybody. 'Tis I, Lorene, aka the Producile, and I hope you're doing well. Today, on this Wednesday, here we are again. It's rainy here in New Orleans, and I am working furiously on my brands. I have 2 brands. I'm crazy. Why do I do this to myself? No one tells me to do this. I don't know. I have too much time, I guess. It's a thing. I am working on my brands, and today we're working on PoesRavenGifts, which is a Etsy shop all about, I'm calling it talismanic raven designs. So raven spirit designs, talismanic raven spirit designs. And it's all about ravens on things as a kind of protective, spiritual sort of vibe. Anyway, I'm loving it, and it sort of taps into some of my like witchy vibes self, which I'm enjoying. So last week I was working on Abysswares, which is like the tentacles and eyeball monster brand. I love that brand too. It's tapping into some deep mental issues, I think. But anyway, today the music that I want to work on is a song that I started last year when I was in the Songwriting Academy, and it's called In That Sweet Land, or just called Sweet Land, and I want to use it for my ads, and I already did for one of the ads that has done pretty well on TikTok for being a brand new thing that's out there. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it. I also just started a YouTube for PoesRavenGifts also, so let me pull that up. I'll show you. It's the same ad. You should be able to hear it. So this here is the ad. Sorry if that's loud. Okay, so that's the ad, and so that snippet of a song is from That Sweet Land, and I wanted to use it, but I haven't registered this song. I have now. I registered the composition with ASCAP, my PRO, my performing rights organization, but I have not released it or distributed it, and I think in order to get any royalties from hi Andre, how are you? Nice to see you in the chat. We're talking a little bit of music business, and we're talking a little bit of composition. So yes, in order to get mechanical royalties for this piece of music, I would need to distribute this song publicly. And I've really debated on how I want to go about that. And I'm trying something different and weird with Abysswares that I feel like only big ass stars do. Like, I feel like Rihanna, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. Rihanna has her own like fashion brand, right? Fenty. I'm surprised she doesn't just call it Rihanna. But anyway, and so she started as a musical artist who then like moved into fashion brands and makeup, and it's such a smart move. And she's using her music, but she's using all kinds of other famous artists as well. So what I'm doing on a small, scrappy DIY scale is I'm making my own fashion brand and wanting to use my music to do it. So with Abysswares, I was able to distribute the song. So let me show you. There is a song by Abysswares. It's called Make make a killing. I haven't even what do you call it? Gotten the you can see here various artists like it. I haven't claimed the artist profile on this, but this is a song that you watched me work on it last week. And so since then I decided I'd distribute it as Abysswares featuring the Produce Aisle. So it will, anybody who's following the Produce Aisle on Spotify, this will show up and they'll sort of making the connection between me and Abysswares. So this is out in the world now and has an ISRC code, which is like the internet. Let me see if I can remember the alphabet soup of what that stands for. International Standard Recording something. Anyway, it's the number that marks this recording as being made by me and my production entity, my publishing entity. So this Abysswares is now a musical artist and a brand of fashion things, and I'm wanting to do the same thing with PoesRaven. But first we need a little bit of background. I need to do some I'm laughing because it's so ridiculous to me. Like, maybe it's smart and maybe it's really dumb, but I don't know yet. We're gonna find out together if this is gonna work. And regardless, these sorts of things are a slow game anyway. Back-end royalties, from what I understand, take a long time to come. Maybe 6 months up to a year for it to filter through all the things. But if the piece of music has an ISRC code and an ISWC code, one is for the composition, one is for the recording. As long as this little piece of music has both of those things, that traces it back to me to get paid for it, which would be rad. Because why not? So with PoesRaven, we need to do a little bit of research. I need to do a little research, which I didn't before. So the brand is technically called PoesRavenGifts. I'd love it if I could drop the gifts, but I may not be able to for this. So I don't know. We're going to do some band name research. I guess I should first see. I don't know. I felt like I've done this before with researching band names. But let's do this first. Let's go to brandsnag.com, which is a really helpful resource for finding things. I feel like I must have done this before with PoesRaven and thus having to add gifts. But let's just search for PoesRaven and see if it's possible. Okay, so PoesRaven, we know that. That's not available. Okay. But now the socials. I feel like nothing's going to be available. Yeah, it should probably just be PoesRavenGifts. I'm really surprised that the Facebook PoesRaven is available. And the YouTube. I have PoesRavenGifts already. Oh man, and TikTok. But I already have TikTok. Okay. I should have done this before, y'all. But this is good. Let me know if you find this helpful to be researching, because for your band names or artist names, it's good to think of all of this beforehand. I think I was just excited about PoesRaven and wanted to start it, so I just did. And now I'm thinking I should have gone about it a little bit differently. Okay, so PoesRaven, it might be available as a band name still. I'm just going to look up band name research. Oh, the band name Vault. This seems like bullshit. Have y'all seen this? You probably have if you're a scrappy DIY musician. I feel like how can this be real? How can they protect your band name? I don't get it. Without a trademark, you know. This is not a trademark. I am applying for a trademark for something for PoesRaven. I'm not gonna talk about it just yet until I actually get the trademark, but I'm sort of excited about that. So let me just type in PoesRaven. And the whole apostrophe thing, like, I wish I hadn't done that. Ooh, okay, Mother Raven. I'm not seeing PoesRaven though. Okay, this is cool. I might be able to do that. And let's just like do a general Google search too. Oh, I don't need to type in Google. Okay, PoesRaven band. The Raven, okay, PoesRaven, The Raven, marching band, Poe and the Ravens. It's cute. The Raven, no. Okay. Well, it looks like I could do it as an artist name. PoesRaven. I think I could. Yeah. Because it would be cool if I could just be PoesRaven that makes the music for PoesRavenGifts, because why not? Okay, this is great to know. So when I go into Lander, and I'll show you my my Lander platform, I'll show you what I did. If you don't know about Lander, it's kind of a wacky octopus of a company, because they do so many things for musicians and producers. They do so many things. I use their AI mastering program. I really like it, and I use them as a distributor. And I just recently started to make some samples with them too, which I'd be glad to show you. With their sample creator. It's pretty interesting and kind of perfect for making music for ads, honestly. Okay. With this distribution, I'll show you what I've got. So there's Make a Killing, and it was released yesterday into the world. And so now it has a UPC code, which I don't really need for anything, but how do I find more information? It's in all these places. Got content ID. It's protected with content ID. Not available for TikTok. That is very confusing. I think TikTok is now becoming its own little empire, because TikTok now has music distribution. I've looked into doing that because I think a lot of my audience for these brands is going to be on TikTok. So that's a little disappointing, but it's on Facebook and Instagram, which is cool. So I can use it there. I could still use it on TikTok, but I may want to consider something different for TikTok. It's such a confusing world. Basically, I want to get paid for the music that I made, that I'm putting in the ads that I'm putting out myself. Because what's more DIY than that? Don't need no label. Okay, I have my own label. And so I wanted to do that. You can see that this is now Abysswares is now an artist. So I'm the ProduceIsle is the featured artist, but the artist is Abysswares. Okay. All of that aside, let's go back to this piece of music that I'm working on, that is this little Sweet Land. So I do have lyrics for this. It's a full-on song, but I've muted them. And also I had this at 110 tempo, and now it's at 115. It works out okay. with the words. They don't sound too distorted. I can show you. I think I did a little bit of smashing of the... Yeah, okay, you can see where I sped up. Where I sped up the lyric track. So here, I'll play this for you. And it sounds pretty natural. It doesn't sound sped up. Sounds a little harsh, though. And of course, those are oohs and not lyrics. But let me tame these a little bit. Yeah, they're sounding. I put this pretty intense megaphone effect on here. Let me open it up a little bit more. But yeah, I was able to speed that up no problem. And I think that's a good range of like going just 5 more ticks up. It doesn't distort the sound. It can sound pretty natural. I can take this down. Let me see if there were spots where I actually sped up the lyrics, because I think Cakewalk did a really good job in making it so it didn't sound sped up. It sounded really natural. Do I have lyrics here, or is this still ooze? Oh, I take this loop off. Yeah, doesn't sound unnatural. Yeah. Oh, it's interesting. These are kind of like words that I won't end up using because I have new words. So, I'm all over the place today. Okay, let's start at the beginning, and just working on the mix of everything. I have the cracklies up really quite high. I could probably... Let me figure out where I have those crackles. Oh, they are part of this. They're part of the bass track. It's just one note that's going through. It's a plugin called Textures. I'm pretty sure it was a free plugin. And it adds this crackly sound to the initial sound. And you can put this on, I think you can put this on audio or MIDI. So it's kind of a cool shortcut to getting a sound effect as part of the sound. If that makes sense. So rather than me having a crackle track, which I could put in, and now that I'm thinking about it, it might be a good idea to have a version with no crackle. How would I go about that? There's also a crackle. We'll compare crackles. Man, I'm not going to get to finalizing this. I'm not going to get to, who am I kidding? Okay, let's insert my favorite creepy piano all over the place today. How are y'all? Hope you're doing good. Obviously, I'm still using Cakewalk. It's too much of a pain in the ass to learn something new right now. I'm busy. I have things to do. Okay, creepy piano. What? I don't know which one is the updated one. They're both going to be fine. So let's just create that. Love you, creepy piano. It's funny. I feel like with all this stuff, I have like a Halloween heart, but I haven't been much of a goth dresser. I'm hoping that'll change. I just need to make some goth clothes for myself. But even I tried, like, so this shirt that I'm wearing right now, it's actually a little dress. And it's very cool. It has a big raven on it. It's so colorful. And even though it's like sort of a badass raven silhouette, it's like these beautiful colors. I don't know. I have a Halloween heart, but I'm a very colorful person. I think that's why I like Abyssware so much, is that the new hashtag I'm putting on it is bright colors, dark subject. And that about sums it up. All right. So with Creepy Piano, I have the option for rain and I have the option for vinyl. I feel like I probably have a track of just vinyl sitting around, but let's have a listen to it. It's pretty nice. Yeah. I should probably have the option to not have it in case I want to use this for anything else. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to resample this little crackle track as we're going along. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to, wow, I haven't done this in a while. Nope. Okay. We're going to down here. It's going to be a send. Can you see this? Here, let me drag it over. I'm going to hold Alt. Drag this over so you can see it a little better. It's not hidden behind my head. Okay, we go to sends. New aux track. All right, now that aux track is connected. And we're going to set it to pre-fader. I don't need to hear two of them as we're going along. And I'm going to set that to record. And I'm going to play. Wait. I have that thing soloed. Okay. And whoa, why isn't this playing? Oh. This should be crackling right along. Okay. All right, vinyl is on. Aux track set to record. So now we go. Why? Okay, good. It's crackling right along. You know what though? That's too quiet. So we're going to turn this up first of all. And also this does not need to be stereo crackling. So I just need that to be not stereo. And let's turn off our metronome. 'Cause I don't need it as a playback. Thank you. Close. All right, we're turning this way up. Yep. All right, great. It's not hitting the red, so that's good. Can adjust it up or down later. Now we record. Here we go. That looks good. It won't be this loud in the ending track, but we'll get a nice resample of this. This is resampling. go until I see the repeat. So far I'm not really seeing a repeat. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That looks like, all right, so that's my loop. Going, we'll go from, about here. Well, I know for sure it starts, restarts there. Okay, so let me count bars. No, not well, okay. 1, 2, 3, like 6-ish bars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Till about right. About right there. It doesn't have to be totally exact. Copy this. Oh, I can just hold Control and then drag it over and see if that works this time. Sometimes it likes to not work. All right, great. And now I'm gonna just have a put in a new instrument track, just an audio. Audio, nothing, no input. Regular old audio track. And we're gonna call this Crackle. Drag it up. And now I can lasso those, holding my right mouse button, just drag them up. And now I don't need this aux track anymore, and I don't even need the creepy piano anymore. So we're just gonna drag those down to the bottom, get them out of the way, and mute them. So I hope all that made sense. So those are just gonna hang out being muted. I might delete later, but here's my new Crackle track. And let me make sure that this is smooth transition. Hold on. Sounds great. Okay, so now what I can do is smash these together, just bouncing those tracks together into one thing. I wonder if I loop, if it will make it straight, or let's find out. It might want to make it longer. Let's see if it matters. No, I don't like that. Forget it. We'll just just make it a little bit there. I might want the Crackle to not go through the whole way anyway. But it's good to have the option. It's good to have the option to take it out or not. And the way I'd originally built this was just have it built into the bass. So let me take it off the bass now and start it from the beginning and see how that sound is, and we can adjust. I'm gonna need to bring down the volume of the Crackle. Anyway. All right. Let's just make sure there's no garbage in the low end. Just need a nice little airy Crackle. Take out anything below 200. Goodbye. Why am I still here? Good. Okay, that shouldn't have any of the texture in there now. Oh, this violin. No? It doesn't have any either. There's no texture in there. Let me see if there's texture anywhere else. Yes. For any kind of commercial music, it's good to have versions with no rain, no sound effects, no crackles, no nothing, so that it can be added later if necessary, but it's best to have a clean version. Even though this is for my own ad and I want the crackle in there, it's so crazy. I don't know what I'm... It's so convoluted what I'm trying to do, and at the same time so simple. just trying to get paid for the mechanical royalties for this ad playing over and over. That'd be real cool. And I am gonna end up distributing like the whole song. All right, so that this wonderful sound of the bell is the BBC Symphony free wonderful thing, but that's too loud. So let me now take this down. I think I had... We want it just kind of chill as an atmosphere in the background. Okay, I'll copy this. Or here we go. Just smash it on over. Should be okay. Yeah. What I want to do is save this nice crackle loop too. So we're gonna save this loop. Crackle. I always mess up. That's how to spell vinyl. Vinyl. Okay, there we go. So now I have it for future projects, and it's right there in my DIY samples little folder. That is, where's my browser? Okay, I don't need the help module. I want my browser. There we go. B. What? Ah. I see it. Maybe. Why wasn't it showing me my browser? What the heck? Oh no. Okay. Media. There it is. All right, great. So now I can go to audio library, auto loops, and it's in my DIY samples. Crackle. There it is. Okay, great. Got that sorted. Yeah, that's better. I don't want them to be jarring. And these backring vocals, I want one on one side, one on the other. And that's probably going to be end up mono in a lot of cases, but let's just widen them out. There we go. Ooh. Okay. I'm having glitches, so I'm going to save. Today is the 8th. Or no, it's the 12th. It's the 12th today. There we go. Something else I want to do is, so there's this wonderful pulse pad, and this pulse pad, it is a Vital synth thing called Hall's Quarter Pulse. It's a really beautiful, soft kind of sound, and I want to freeze it so when I stop the music, it's not doing its own. It's not doing its own thing. Here, you can hear it by itself. So it has a very distinct pulse. And while I'm working on stuff, I'm going to freeze this track into audio, so I don't confuse myself with an offbeat pulse just because I put my header in some offbeat position. Because it's MIDI, so it'll just start. Okay, great. That'll help me a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now that there's voices, I feel like those could be a little louder. They were sounding harsh at first, so I think they could be louder now. Where have I got them? Okay, let's just bring them up to what they were originally. All right, and let's calm down the piano while those voices are going. So which one? I've got two. I've got boom ding ding dong. So, and then there's this. So there's a number of things. I could adjust it down here, but I think I do want it to be sidechained. Ooh. Andre, love that idea. You hear single notes of a glockenspiel as a counterpoint. Ooh. Now I hear that. Damn it. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I should have Sforzando. My Sforzando sampler player. I believe I have a very good glockenspiel. And if not, the BBC has a good Celeste, which could also be good. Could also be good. I think I'll just do, since it's single notes, I'll just do it with the, draw in the MIDI with the mouse. Okay, so let's do this. Let me find... Let us import. Oh, goodness. Wait. How about up here? I haven't done this in a while. All right, we're going to import. And where do I have the libraries for this dang thing? Oh, my God. I'm going to drag us all the way through my fucking files. Okay, let's see. I'll do this over here. Would it be, usually it just has an option for where, for, I'm like, wait, file management, y'all. Okay. Give me a moment. Hold, please. Can I give you holding music? There we go. Okay. Hold, please. Let's see. Cakewalk. No. Yes. No. Yes. Program files. These two plugins. Sforzando. Not Kalimba. extra. Here we go. Found it. Let's see if that'll do it. Glockenspiel. Oh, that just gave me chills. Okay, cool. This will work great. All right, we're glockenspieling. I'm gonna add some reverb. Sorry, that was such an ordeal. Let's first add a little reverb, creepy reverb to this glockenspiel. Right, 20. And let's scooch it over so you can see it. What bus should we put it in? Probably the lead bus. Okay. And number 14 up here. Let's give it some reverb. I want a kind of hollow, weird, creepy reverb, and my favorite reverb is this backwards reverb by Breverb. Inverse. It might be too much, but we're gonna find out. We'll have the option. All right, so let's see. I kind of wish I'd recorded that. Okay. I am in no way a piano or keyboard player, so I'm just going by ear. How high does this go? Let me up the octave on my little... Okay. I'm just gonna... I'll just mess around with the glockenspiel, see if we get something good. Back it up a little. Those last two notes were wrong. Oh. But cute. And quantize that. Hit Q. Okay. That doesn't look correct, but oh, all right. Yeah. Oop. I think I should have quantized it for the eighth note. There we go. That should help. Yes, all right. Just a little scale down, kind of relaxing. Oops. That should be right. Okay, hold on a second. See, it didn't do this. Now it started up again. My favorite glitch. How's that, Andre? I like that. That's pretty cool. So those are right on the beat, like along with the bells. Something else I want to try is yeah. I see what you're saying, like a call, more call and response. So let's see. Yeah, maybe just like that's cool too. That is cool too. All right, so let me record that. Okay. But that's gonna be my starting note. Okay, great. Too busy, I think. Try it again. It's too busy. Quantize it to the 8. Let's see how it sounds. Save. Give those a haircut. That's very satisfying, isn't it? Compared to which isn't bad, but that's what the bells are already doing. So let me just bring this over. You like it? I like it too. What a great idea. It needed something like that to catch the ear and be kind of creepy. So we're gonna see where else Glockenspiel can live in this song. I could get fancier, but I really like the just little scale down. It feels, It feels contemplative. It feels like somebody just sort of aimlessly doodling a little bit with this like little toy piano that they found in the attic and are thinking of the past while just like hitting notes. And I think that fits. And it doesn't get in the way of the piano either. That's cool. So now let's save that and go back and see if the glockenspiel fits anywhere else or if it's just a special for the chorus. It might be just for the choruses. See what's happening with my lyrics and why these are all at last she has grounded. Yeah, these are not in time. So here's what I'm going to do. I wonder if I can flatten the comp and just have that. I usually don't like to work with flattened comps, but I think it'll be fine for this. All right. Oh, but then I'll need to, never mind. I'm gonna undo that. And here's what I'm gonna do. Cause this, let me just make sure that I didn't already. No. I didn't squish these already. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bounce this all together. And I already know that I need to squish it so that it's at 91%. And it might not work for the whole song, but here we go. I'm holding Control and Shift and squishing until that goes to... Oh no. Let me do that again. We're squishing this to 91%. Around there. Okay. So this now should be in time. Mute this other one. At last your ship has grounded. I think I have to do it in chunks. All right, so we will. At last your ship has grounded. Yeah, all right. So Control Shift and then let's squish it. At last your ship has grounded. Too much. Just back it up. At last your ship has grounded. There we go. Softly in the sand, close your eyes. All right. Man, it's getting in the weeds with this. Close your eyes. It's all right. Do you understand? Close your eyes. This is a little lazy. Close your eyes. This is interesting because I feel like it would do it all in proportion. Close your eyes. It's all right. Well. Close your eyes. It's all right. phrase by phrase. Close your eyes, it's alright. Do you understand? This one can squish a little more. And smooth, scooch over. Do you understand? Perfect. Your journey's at an end. Ooh, oh dear. Because of this, I think I messed it all up. I messed it all up. Okay, forget it. We're not doing lyrics right now. We're not doing it. That was interesting, though. But yeah, let's just focus on... I'm going to back this all up. Back this all up. Okay. Not going to deal with that. So now... So this glockenspiel feels really close right now. Let's see what we can do to make it sound a little bit farther away and a more lonesome, lonesome glockenspiel. First, I have to know, what is this going to sound like? It actually ends up being more rhythmic than I want. So let's first of all bring down the volume, the gain a little bit. It's nice. That's better. Maybe even more reverb. What reverb have I got going on? Sonatus. I think I will give this its own special reverb. Oh, I could not use the inverse. How about that? Let's just go with Hall. Hate that. No. No! I don't like it. I don't like it. Removing it. For funsies, let's see if I like any of this style dial. Depth. How about this one? See if we like it. I like it. Though it sounds a little like... Oh, I compressed it pretty hard, so maybe I'll lighten up on that. And without. Yeah, it does make it sound a little more weirder, farther away. All right. impression. No good. Pretty. All right, now a little bit more context, back it up, but I'm liking this. All right, let's get these evened out. A little less. I think there's a lot of mud in the piano, so let's take a look at all of the things that are in the bass range. Yeah, I love that glockenspiel. Thank you, Andre. I love it. All right, creepy piano. Let's see what I've got going. Oh, okay, have a listen. Same one over, clean it up. This maybe I can fade. Okay, hi. Yes, this is music for not just TikTok, but everything that I'm doing with PoesRavenGifts as a brand. I think it's interesting with TikTok because they have their own, distribution service that competes with DistroKid and Lander and all the CD Baby and all the things. They have their own distribution service, and so they are going naturally to be favoring their own artists on their own distribution platform. So I'm debating on how I want to go about things, and if I want to start like a TikTok artist. It might not be a bad idea for me to distribute with TikTok the things that I'm planning to use for. It's so convoluted. It's so convoluted. But here's what I'm considering now that we're talking about it, is that I distribute specific little things with TikTok, little pieces of music that I might not even make them with Cakewalk. I might make them, or with any kind of DAW. I might just make them with Lander Creator, which is like this little tool that they have where you drag and drop samples in and it makes it all nice for you. It's kind of astounding. It totally feels like cheating, but whatever. I might start an artist like just for distributing TikTok stuff. It's so confusing, y'all. And has a lot to do with just the weird world of how the music business is set up. But again, like I said in the beginning, as long as a piece of music has an ISRC, that's a recording, specific recording number, and an ISWC, where that's like the composition number, then the possibility is high that you can get paid when that piece of music plays. So it's tricky. I don't know exactly how I'm going to set it up, but I do need music for my ads. So we shall see. But yeah, this is me kind of, I think I'm not going to end up finalizing this on this session. There's it's too much to do. So maybe next week we'll continue this discussion too, and we'll see if I haven't started a TikTok artist already. I don't know. Have you seen this with TikTok? Here, let me see if I can pull it up. TikTok music distribution. Sound On. It's called Sound On. And it seems like a fairly good deal, where you get 100% ownership and 100% royalties for they don't say it, but it's for the first year that you're with them, and then you get 90% after that. And and that's how they get paid, because it is free. So I might look into this and see how I want to go about it, because it's its own whole ball of wax. But could be useful, could be good for when I'm running ads on TikTok. Then I would get paid. But here's the other thing about TikTok that I'm going to have to find out. From what I understand, TikTok, with all these distributors, has a blanket license. So it's like, it doesn't matter how many plays that it gets. They've paid for like one mechanical license, that then that one will be like, instead of getting I'm sorry, I'm not making sense. It's it's confusing. I have to look more into it, and maybe I will experiment with this, because I don't have a whole lot to lose, really. Don't have a whole lot to lose, especially if I'm making things with Lander Creator Studio, and because that is easy and fast, and oh my god, it's that could be good. So we'll see. I hope y'all are doing great though, and staying creative and having fun and taking good care of your mental health. And I'm gonna go, but I should be here next Wednesday. And it's great to see you, okay? Great to see you, Andre. Love the glockenspiel suggestion. Thank you. Always. I should make a note. Just like, does this song need glockenspiel? Question mark for all songs. I should just keep that in mind. Anyway, y'all are great, and I really appreciate you. And meanwhile, you can check out PoesRavenGifts on Etsy and Abysswares on Etsy. PoesRaven if you like sort of woo-woo, spiritual, witchy-ish, goth, pretty things. And Abysswares if you like tentacles and eyeballs, bright colors, dark subject. So have fun. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye.